Reminder, it's December 31st, 2025. You're looking back on the most successful year of your life. You've made significant strides in your career, achieved financial comfort, reached the pinnacle of your health, and are surrounded by supportive, motivating people. This isn't just a dream. It's a reality you can achieve by taking the right steps today. If you start making tangible changes now, life will unfold in the way you desire. Step 1. Silence the noise and turn to your inner voice. What holds back your potential? Social media, your surroundings, advertisements. You are constantly exposed to something. Finding what you truly want becomes challenging. However, the most important voice is your inner voice. Regularly take time for yourself and genuinely ask what you desire. Once you silence the noise, your goals will start to become clear. A few years ago, my life was spent just watching things on Instagram and YouTube. It felt like everyone else was achieving everything while I was accomplishing nothing. I felt as though I was only here to observe the world. To change, I made a promise to take action every day. I started to dedicate an incredible amount of time to myself. Being alone without a phone or any distractions felt painful, as if I was wasting my time. Over time, I began questioning my desires again and started asking what kind of life I wanted, what I desired, and what I would do. What did I want from this life? I clarified my goals and found the courage to work hard and steer my life in that direction. Here's a challenge for you. Set aside an hour tomorrow. No phone, no distractions, just you, a notebook, and honest questions. I promise, if you make this a habit, you will reach an incredible level of focus. Step 2. Define your path. Once all external sounds are gone, the noise in your head begins. Which one should I pursue? Many people make the mistake of trying to do too many things at once. I wanted to sort out my finances, then exercise, build relationships, find time for hobbies, or become an internet celebrity. I couldn't accomplish any of it because I had no priorities, and I made no progress. I developed an idea and created a vision board. Then, by setting a specific and achievable goal, I aimed to improve my financial situation. I set a target to achieve a turnover of $1 million by the end of the year. I developed new ways to achieve this goal. What would I produce and sell? Who would pay me? What do I need to improve by the end of the year? I made plans around these questions. Focusing on this goal, I also made time for exercise and became more active in my relationships, which helped me grow in other areas as well. I realized that achieving one thing showed me I could achieve everything else. Focus on the result and start. Where will you be in 2025? Finance, personal development, health. Whatever it is, make it specific. Write down where you want to be and what you want to have by December 31st, 2025, and each day, take a few minutes to visualize yourself as that person. Imagine how achieving your goal will feel. This clarity will be your compass throughout the year. Step 3. Take relentless action. Having defined your task, you've reached the point where magic happens or where most people fail. Many people wait for the perfect time to start. They overthink, overplan, and convince themselves they need more information before taking action. But let me tell you, you will never feel ready. The only way to create movement is to start moving. The first time I faced a client, trying to convince them why they should buy my service, my mind was on fire. I was so nervous I didn't know what to say. But I didn't give up on making connections. The beginning is always difficult and dark. Even if you fail, every step teaches you something. Trying and failing is better than not trying at all. How can you start today? Take a small step towards your goal. If your goal is fitness, go for a 10-minute walk. If your goal is work-related, reach out to a potential client. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. The more you act, the less fear you feel, and before you know it, you'll see how far you've come. Step 4. Build momentum with consistency. Your secret weapon to make or break your success is this: consistency. People think success requires a massive action. Small and mundane habits lead to big results. When I started taking fitness seriously, I didn't change my life overnight. I began with 30-minute workouts every day, no matter what. Some days I felt great. Others I dragged myself to the gym, but I never missed a day. After 6 months, the results were undeniable, not just in my body, but in my mind. I had developed the habit of showing up even when it was tough. This habit spread to my work, relationships, and entire mindset. You can do better. Break your big goal into small daily habits. Say your goal is to increase your income. Your daily habit could be to reach out to 3 people each day. Or if your goal is fitness, commit to moving for 20 minutes daily. The key is to keep it simple and consistent. Don't focus on perfection. Focus on showing up. Momentum comes not from doing something once, but from doing it repeatedly until failure becomes impossible. Step 5. Surround yourself with the right people. The truth is, your environment will either push you forward or pull you back. The people you spend time with, friends, family, colleagues, greatly impact your success. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who constantly complains, makes excuses, or talks about how unfair life is? That energy rubs off on you. It makes you put your goals on the back burner and settle for less. Conversely, when you are surrounded by focused, positive, and motivated people, you start thinking bigger and believing more in yourself. This hit me hard a few years ago. I was spending too much time with people who didn't align with the future I wanted for myself. They weren't bad people. They just weren't growing, and it held me back. So, I made a decision. I started seeking out and following people who were already where I wanted to be. Entrepreneurs, high performers, people who would challenge me. At first, it felt awkward, like I didn't belong, but the more time I spent with them, the more I raised my own level. It's not just about who you meet, it's about who you become with the people around you. Here's a challenge. Review your circle. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they helping you or keeping you in the same place? If you need to spend less time with people who don't push you and more with those who inspire you, reshape your circle. If you haven't found these people yet, join online groups, follow mentors, or connect with people who share your goals. The right environment can change everything. Putting it all together to make 2025 your year, take action. First, silence the noise, eliminate distractions, and reconnect with your inner knowledge. Second, define your path. Clarify the one goal you need to focus on. Third, take relentless action. There is no perfect time. Fourth, let small daily activities transform you. And finally, find the right people who push and inspire you. These aren't just steps. They are a blueprint for success. But let's be real. Knowing these steps won't change your life unless you take action. Here's your first action. Write down your goal for 2025. Be specific. Choose one thing to focus on and write down a small step you can take today. No excuses. And remember, your environment matters. Surround yourself with people who value growth to keep your motivation high. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you liked this video, hit the like button and share it with someone who could benefit. Share your thoughts in the comments.